Good morning, Who That Nation. Welcome to the Double-U.D and Chatline podcast. This is your host, CB, and it's an honor and a pleasure to present to you in the Chatline Film Room. Yes, in the Chatline Film Room is a new series that I wanted to bring to the channel, some new content. And basically what I'll be doing with this channel is just breaking down film, whether it will be the offense, the defense, special teams, or individual players. Everybody at some point, will get their turn. This type of content, will be good for year round. So, during, light spurts of the season and all season, like, right now we really hadn't been making nothing shaking free agency. This is the time, where I could just be, bringing you guys some, film study and, just breaking down some tape, on individuals. But this type of content will be most crucial during the season because, I'm gonna be breaking down, certain players or whoever decides to get chosen that day. Their pregame, tape will be breaking down, the prior game. But yeah, that's basically how this is going to go. I will say this: I'm not trying to be no ESPN analyst or no New Orleans Saints head coach. I don't know more than the coach. I'm just an average Saints fan, But at the end of the day, it's a platform I have, so I can get on here and call it how I see it. Whether someone may agree or not, that's beside the point. Just the fact that it's my own platform, and along with the rest of the team, that state their thoughts and opinions on something. So that's basically how it's gonna go. Hopefully you guys agree with me most of the time. And like I said, it's mainly just breaking down film anyway, so we should have a good time. But it will be graded in 3 levels. And this level system will be incorporated during the season. We will have the great level, the acceptable level, and the atrocious level. Like I said, this will be used mainly, during the season. The great level, you have 100-yard game, or you the driving force of, our W. The acceptable game, yes, you made some good plays, but you also made some costly plays that may have caused a turnover. Just something like that. That's an acceptable level, and the atrocious level is, of course, having a bad game. So those are the 3 levels that I will be using once the season start. But right now, while we're in free agency, we did sign a few guys. So what I will do is, begin to break film down on them. And today's candidate we will start with is Vinnette, former Broncos tight end. What I'm going to do is put down below his stats that he had with Denver in the 2020 season. He had 14 receptions for 95 yards. When you look at these stats, that basically comes to mind that he definitely not a tight end one, and that's okay because we have Adam Troutman. But we did get rid of Josh Hill, and then we brought this guy in. So basically, this guy will be doing, the similar role that Josh Hill was doing in the offense. But what I'm going to do is provide you guys with some film, on a few plays that he was running in the Broncos offense, so we can, see how fast this guy is. If the internet allows me to play the full speed, we'll be able to see, the guy, how well he sells a play or a block, or, we'll be able to see all of that in a few minutes. Well, right now, actually. So let's go ahead and get to this film room. Hope you guys like my backup right there. You see, I got the film room sitting in the background, and then got this projector type, screen showing for you. So basically, what we're gonna do, this is gonna be all good plays that I have dug up, because this guy, 14 receptions for 95 yards and a touchdown. You really got to do some, scouting on this guy, or just digging up plays, trying to find plays. Because a lot of his plays, highlight plays, were from Seattle and Pittsburgh. But I want to see what he's recently done with Denver. Okay, so here we go. I hope the screen is big enough. Um, but this is a Denver versus the Chiefs. If you see Drew Lockett right here, you look to his left, guard tackle. This is Noah Fant right here. He's the number one tight end, but they are in a single back bunt set. You got the single back, you got your line, and then you got a bunt set right here. You two tight ends lined up, backed off the line of scrimmage a little bit. And then you got your receiver right here. Vinnette is right here on the far left side. And I'm gonna play it in slow motion first, so I can walk you through what he's actually doing. Let's go ahead and go. Drew Lockett, he's going to motion for Vannett to, come over to the other side. He's going to try to sell a block. Really what he's trying to do is make number 55 bite to the right so they can run the run play to that side. So he motioned him over here. Okay, boom, think the play. 55 think is coming over there. Then he pulls back over. He thought 55, he was trying to bring 55 with him on the pool, but was unsuccessful. But basically, that's how that play ends. So I'm going to go back. That was at 16. Go back and play it in faster motion. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Okay, it's not letting me do that, which is okay. It's okay. Internet not letting me do that, but you could basically see. We can go through this one more time. He brings Vannett, motion him to come over there, and it's just a basically simple run blocking play. This is the type of plays that Josh Hill was doing. He come in, get motion to a side, block, whether he pulled or, this is the type of stuff that Vannett was doing with Denver. I wanted to play this in regular speed, but it's all good. We still gonna get to see. Okay, so the next play is an incomplete pass, but I just want to show you the type of route that he ran. I wish I could get him running at full speed, but just me looking at the guy. The guy's definitely fast. If not a little bit faster than Josh Hill. So that would be good as well for us, route running. Okay, gonna slow it down. Okay. Right here. In a jumbo single back set, Vannett is lined up as a tackle. If you see number 92 right here, actually the DN we just picked up from the Chief, the Tano. I just say his first name, Tano. He's lined up directly in front of him, so you can barely see Vannett right here. He's actually lined up right here. So slow motion. Let's go. Okay, what he's going to do, he's going to get past him, and he's going to run about a 15-yard crossing route. Drew Lockett, he makes a poor decision throwing it in double coverage. They drop back. In that area, he shouldn't have threw that, but, just some type of plays like that, that's what, Vannett will be running. Okay, and the next play will actually be a catch. So we could get into that. This guy really didn't have enough tape on him, so I had to write down, I had to write down the time of the game when he was in the ball game, but it's all good. I started at 22. Internet is pretty slow, so I can't give you guys the full speed, but this is acceptable right here. Okay, another single back formation. Got two tight ends. This is the number 1 tight end, Noah Fane on the left. On the right is Nick Vinnette. That Nation, y'all know we run this similar type of package, double tight end set. Sometimes Will Clapp would be used as the tight end. Nick Vannett may be used as, the blocking tight end. But this is an actual pass play. So let's see what happens. Nick Vannett, he's going to give about a 2-3 second block. He's going to release, run a flat route to the right, catch it. He had open space. This play is definitely a Josh Hill type of play. So he's able to execute similar type of play. You see right here, boom, get a good 2-3 second block. So he wouldn't go to Drew Lock. He released, run a little flat, dish it to him, boom. He got open field right here. He makes that block right there. Go Nick Vannett. See, he's able to make a move on this guy right here. He's able to get a 19-20 little set of wheels under him. Once again, he will not be our top tight end, but he can provide us some Josh Hill type services, which is good. Okay. I'm gonna go back up. 204. Okay, and this is a run blocking play right here. Ooh, I wish I could give it to you guys like that. I'm gonna let it play like this. Run blocking play. Boom. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to the slow motion, different camera angle. Okay. Different camera angle. 17. We'll break down the play. Just wanted to. Okay, we'll slow it down. Okay, as you can see, that's an I form look, I formation. Okay, right here to Drew Lock's right side, you have the guard, tackle, tight end. So you're in a 2 tight end I formation look. Nick Vannett is right here. Nick Vannett is right here. So I got it in slow motion. You can see. We can see picked up. He does a good job with, creating a hole. Philip Lindsay gets through the hole with no problem. Okay, so good assignment by him. Really the whole line, good assignment by them, but he contributed to that. Okay, and we're gonna get one more play in, and then I'm gonna move on to another game. We're gonna go to the third quarter. And hopefully, as time goes on, I shouldn't have to do all this just to look up a player. But this guy, this what you got to do. He's a second or third tight end. I know Jake Butt was on the team, so he could have been the third tight end. I'm not sure. I hadn't looked at Jake Butt's stats, but I know he was a solid, player. Okay, so we gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna get started. Okay, shotgun look right here. Okay, you look to Drew Lock's right. You got your guard, tackle, tight end, 2 tight end set. Okay, Nick Vannett is right here. We're gonna see what he does right here. gonna keep the elbow on Vinnette so you guys can see he's right here. Right here, shotgun look. Okay, he gets past the DN. Okay. He's running that's about a 10-yard out route. Catch the ball. Now that's between 5 and 10 yards, but a little quick out route. Nice play by him. Similar type of plays that Josh Hill was being asked to do. And this guy, obviously, he had 14 receptions. He wasn't in the ball game like that. But his assignment wasn't as a receiver. We'll just put it like that. Okay, so that wraps it up with that game. I'm going to pull up this Falcons game. Of course, we would love this. Okay. So Falcons game, as you can see, in a single back formation. You got your look to Drew Lock's left. You got your left guard, left tackle. Nick Vannetta's right here. And then you got Noah Fant. So they're in a 2 tight end single back set. Nick Vannetta's right here. And I forgot who number 52 is. But I think he's pretty solid. But we're going to see the type of job that Nick Vannett does to this guy. And once again, I'm sorry I got to play it in slow motion. Just the internet connection isn't at its best right now, so that's what I have to do. But we can still see what this guy is doing. Okay. Look at that. Good block. Held his own with him for a few seconds before he got help. Good run block. Hell of a run block right there. You held your own with him. Held him in position until you could get some help. Hell of a run block right there. I'm going to replay that again. Replay this again. Once again, formation like this is, one of the basic formations that Sean likes to run. And just looking at some of these formations, Dilfer had some nice formations they was running. But they just didn't have the quarterback, to really execute it. But, okay, you see Nick Vannett right there on 52 again. Does an excellent job run blocking, taking them back. Hell of a block right there. Just wanted to show you guys a few plays so, we can see the type of guy we getting. Looking at his highlights, yeah, that's good. That's going to show all his good plays. But plays like this, of him blocking and stuff, this is what his number is going to be called to do, the majority of the time, not as no catcher. Okay, and then I'm going to give you guys one more play. And then that would be it on the film. Telling y'all it was a headache trying to pull up all this guy's tape. Because he hardly had any. But this is a catch that he made. Hopefully it pulls up. Yep, it pulls up. Okay. Just bear with me, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go right here. Before the play starts, let's look at the formation they're in, where Nick Vannett is lined up at. Okay, shotgun formation. Okay, got one tight end. You look at Drew Lock's right. You got your right guard, right tackle. He's not lined up, in a 3-point stand. He's lined up as a receiver, kind of as a slot receiver. Slot receiver right here. Josh Hill he ran those type of, plays as a slot receiver, lined up as a slot. So let's see how this fares out. Lined up as a slot receiver. Wish I could give it to you guys in fast, so you guys could see the speed. This guy, he got some speed on him. Okay, let's get it. And that's Grady Jarrett that's lined up on him. But that's the right tackle's responsibility. And as you can see, Deion Jones is also lined up on him. So he has to do something with one of those guys. He has to do something. Let's see what he does. Okay, Deion Jones drops in coverage. He swivel past Grady Jarrett. Runs a little 10-yard dig. Boom, catch it. Kind of slung Deion Jones a little bit. Kind of tossed him around and got a few extra yards. That was about 6 extra yards that he got on that play right there. Yeah, that's a good 6 extra yards. We'll replay that one more time. One more time in slow motion. So he does a good job of trying to throw the DN off. He does that in another in the former play that I ran. Okay. Little 10-yard dig. Boom, Deion Jones tries to get him. He holds on to him, but Vinnette takes him a few yards. That's an additional 6-7 yards right there. So hell of a play by Nick Vannett. Okay, so that will basically wrap up the film segment. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Go ahead and stop that. We're out the film room now, but Who Dat Nation, I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment. And as time goes, this will definitely get better and better and better. The process will be faster and faster. I will find a good time to, do this, put this segment out, so I can have some good speed going. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And basically what I done was dig up plays that, that's not out here that you can see from this guy. 3-year deal. The numbers not all that big. Some saying basically just a 1-year deal. The other 2 years just to try to stretch the cap. We will see, but just digging up some film from this guy, man. This guy, he looks pretty good. Once again, this is him right here. So basically, that will wrap that up, and hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, just a reminder, please like, subscribe, and follow all the pages. And want to shout out to Miss Pretty Carly. She just launched the WDN Chatline store. More details will come soon, and we will also, have information, while we're doing shows. And another reminder that tomorrow night we will be doing a live mock draft. So you guys be sure to tune into that. Let's see. Tomorrow we're doing around, I will say around 7 Central Time. Between 7 Central Time and 8 Central Time. More details will come out for that. Once again, thank you all so much, and I hope you guys can rock it out with me with these segments. This is the WDN Chatline podcast, and I'm out. Who dat?